The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Welcome to the Ordinary Guy Show. Each week, four friends sit down and shoot the shit. As the shenanigans begin, hilarity ensues as everything is caught on tape.
And now, broadcasting from a random table, it's time!
Woo-wee! What is going on, everybody? We got another show coming from you from our in-home studio.
Our new headquarters.
Yep. It is the Ordinary Guy Show. Frank, are you okay? Wow, you're starting off the show right away.
Is this going to be our no more random tables? This is our spot?
We are no longer from a random table. Everybody else's house has failed to to produce the quality that this one has. So we're coming to you live. Or not live, but that's
Every
soon.
Every time. We can't go live.
We could try one time.
Oh, man, it's not going to go good.
We're too ordinary. If we were famous, maybe.
If we went live,
Hashtag
how fast would it be
field
before? How fast would it be before you lost your job?
Hashtag jobless. Hashtag divorced.
I'm going Facebook Live right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there's so much you can't do anymore. Like, you can't be funny. I was watching something. It's like the comedians. Like, you can't make fun of anything now because. So what are you gonna have? What are your jokes about? You can't make fun of anyone. What are you gonna joke about? What's funny anymore?
But yeah, now you gotta be like creative.
How do you even go live, by the way? Because I have no idea.
What's the stats, guys?
What's the stats?
If you go,
What's the status?
if you go to the Facebook page,
I'm there.
and you go to post a new thing, it'll say go live.
So what's on my mind?
Yep.
No.
It doesn't say anything about that.
Yep.
Oh, it does.
It's
It's
because
down
you got a
there.
shitty
You have to
Samsung.
look.
Hey, I got a
Listen.
stand. You want to stand for that? So you could just plop it right down?
This
Go
Brady
live.
Bunch scene that you're seeing on your
I'm still on
screen.
camera.
This Brady Bunch scene that you're seeing on your screen now was not what we had planned to go with. We planned on
The
having
Shady Bunch.
an overall shot camera like the normal camera you would see, but instead the camera wasn't working.
Or not see
So-
because it's hidden in the bathroom light bulb.
Technical difficulties.
So we were having a lot of technical difficulties getting a fifth camera working. It's probably because the power to one of these USB things wasn't working. But hey, we're not out here spending a ton of money. We're just trying to do this on a budget, and I think it's pretty good, pretty high quality stuff.
We have 2 watchers, folks.
Oh, hello.
It's pretty good. Hey, everybody.
Hey, creepy people.
All right, so let's get into the show. Kevin, if you want to join us here, we can start our show off. Get on.
We have way more listeners on this Facebook Live right now.
All right, so if you're Facebooking live, you can see that we had
We've already had
some
a little
sausage,
snack.
some cheese. We're going a little more sophisticated.
Getting ready for our wine tasting.
I know we promised no dick-shaped foods.
Yes, gosh, but there's Frank's dick-shaped food.
Listen, we said we weren't going to talk a lot.
Anatomically correct.
We weren't going to talk a lot today about dicks because a lot of our shows have a lot of dick talk in it. But we are going to start off this segment talking about assholes. Let's talk about it here, guys, because this was a topic. We just randomly talk about stupid stuff, and this was a
Who
topic.
doesn't? Who doesn't, though, really?
Mostly Frank, but we get into the trap, and we go down the trap.
Frank
with
hits us with the what ifs.
Yeah. Yes.
So what if?
What if?
What if you're running, which I know most of us here don't do.
This is
What
a
if-
Frank only problem.
So me.
What if you were moving fast and all of a sudden you get that little jump? Everybody saw that on camera because they had a butthole hair pinched in between their legs.
How long is your butthole hair?
Who knows? So, we got into the topic of, having a waxed bum bum.
Oh, no. Our topic was so you made the choice to actually do that. And then most of the places locally, you're going to know someone doing it.
Yeah. So if you're like us, most of you people are, unless you're in a big city. We don't have big city following, so I'm gonna say you're in Titusville.
The big city.
Realistically speaking, if you go somewhere to get your butthole waxed, you're probably gonna know the person doing the waxing. And I just think, like, at what level does that raise your relationship?
So you think like when you walk into the place, they're gonna be like, "Oh, long time no see. How's it going? How's everything going?" And then you finally get on the table and like,
Well,
They
I
post
see.
on Facebook, waxing Frank's butthole.
yeah.
Wouldn't that kind of be like the equivalent of a woman's gynecologist visit for a man?
100%.
Yeah. That's why they pick like one gynecologist and they go there forever because
That's like your husband, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's probably what they're thinking. They're like, dude, it's already bad enough. Like, my husband's got to fucking.
Yeah,
look
but
at
isn't
me.
it mostly chicks doing?
No. Like, so when Janet was pregnant with both the kids, we were the same gynecologist, and I like ran into him at Publix.
That is one job I would never ever do.
And I'm just
Ever.
But see,
Ever
when
do.
you're young,
what about a urologist?
no, when you're young, it's on the list of things that you think you want to do until you start to
So you
realize.
understand there's a lot more
Yeah.
nasty ones. Than
Yeah,
there are
like
nice
nobody wants to
ones.
see no blue waffle.
Oh,
Google it.
Google that.
Google it. If you're listening at home, blue waffle.
Google.
Google. Do it.
so then okay. So how about bleaching?
Yeah, I mean,
When were you guys talking about this?
we
I haven't-
weren't.
You were out of the room.
But we
Okay.
never had this conversation.
Why would he want his butthole to be lighter than his actual skin?
Yeah.
You have like a stark
You
white
wanna get it
butthole.
nice and clean down there. You never
True
know.
story.
Michael
Awesome.
Jackson
I
butthole.
can't see my own butthole. Therefore, I don't care if it's bleached or
That's
not.
true. All right, Kevin. Now we'll get off of his topic, and we'll talk about something that you wanted to talk about. Not Kevin hates everything. That is now weekly
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
We did that so
Exclusively
we don't
to
have
YouTube.
so that we don't have to listen to it because
Oh
we
my
fucking
God.
hear about it all week long.
Their segments were going on and on and on.
And it's like, I get it.
And then he gets his own video,
Yeah.
and he puts a 5-minute video up there. It's like, what the hell happened to all the shit you talk about during the week?
You put him on the spot.
I get rid of it.
It's like,
I get rid of it. It's gone.
All right, so one of the things that we've been struggling was all of us have families. I don't have kids, but still I'm part of extended families. And it's juggling work balance, play balance, family balance, all that stuff. Kevin, you seem to be the most busiest here out of everybody. So how do you do it? How do you juggle all of that?
Well, this goes out to the 5 comments that say we only talk about wieners. By golly geez.
we have 5 comments about that?
Maybe.
It's more than we have comments about anything else.
But I think it's a
Those 5 comments are 4 wives and another listener.
Yeah, so my wife was saying we should have a serious ordinary guy no, I'm joking. But you know, an ordinary guy thing is we have to work, typically overtime. I mean, everybody at this table I'm sure is doing it normally. And it's hard to make everybody happy when you're working 40 to 60 hours a week. I know personally I would say average I probably do 55. And it becomes a little bit of a hard task to try to make everybody go, feel like they're important, so to speak.
Unwrapping Christmas. I'm sorry, Kevin. He's fucking. What are you doing?
I'm making too much noise. Go ahead, Kevin.
He's the one always on to us about eating. Frank, eat some chips or something.
Eating fucking chips
I
in
ate
church.
like all of these.
Point is, I can't be the only guy that's dealing with this. Like, you're going to come home, you're going to be 2 hours late, and you're most likely not going to make your family happy.
Yeah.
Or you're going to come home early and you're going to make your boss angry. So it's this constant juggling act, and every guy I feel has to do it. And it's just part of life. But I feel like some may complain more than others. Matt. I'm joking. Matt's got the best of all of us.
No, I got the best.
Yeah?
I got the best, I think. I come home.
John's home before
I'm
the
home
Price
at
is Right is on.
I'm home at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but you got to wake up at like 2.
No. I did what John's doing, and I was an angry person. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was done, and I'm not a napper. So, like, I wouldn't take a nap, and I would just be angry all day. until I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. So you had to like, it was horrible.
And that's what I'm saying. And then you're at home, you're angry because you've been at work doing your best, trying to take care of your family because you love and care about them, and then you're a butthole to your family because you've had a horrible day. Yeah. It's just this constant rigmarole.
See, Matt, that's where me and Matt differ. Is I'm more of a morning person, anyways, because I've been doing this for so long. But I don't have a family to come home to. It's just me, my wife, and the dogs. So all I have to do is
we'll let them know that you don't consider them.
All I have to do is let the dogs out, and done deal. My job is done. You know, so it's a little easier for me to juggle.
Who lets the dogs out?
Okay, Tara does.
So I own my own company now, and what I do is I just schedule like 2 or 3 days just really just ripping, and then I'll take like Friday off.
Seeing that sounds wonderful.
Sounds amazing.
But I would say 98% of the people listening now we're up to 43 subscribers. Oh yeah, we started with 3.5. But no, I would say 99% of them probably work a regular job, 9 to 5, 9 to 10, for the guys that are waking up at 4 in the morning. What time do you wake up, John?
I wake up, it's got to be 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, the alarm goes off. We get in, take a shower, and hit the road, get to the warehouse at 4, load my truck, get out of the truck by 5, and then done by 8 o'clock. 3 stores, sometimes a restaurant or 2, and then we're done by 9 o'clock at the latest.
And I just want you to know John's dedication. It is 9 o'clock right now, and he has to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's all right.
That'd ruin my whole evening.
Do it for the show. Do it for the show. But I come home and take a nap, so that helps me. If I didn't take a nap, I would be angry right now, just like Matt was. So you gotta. It's all important to take that nap for me, at least.
I could tell you that.
Anyone with kids knows how taking a nap with kids is.
Yeah.
You get punched in the face out of nowhere. A toy or something that you
get shot with a Nerf gun.
You know how we take naps in our family is one person goes and takes a nap and the other one guards the one in the bed. And that's how it works. And all I see myself doing is I like lay on the couch and I listen for steps because we sleep upstairs. And so if I hear a step, I'm just screaming, "Don't you dare go up there!" And yeah.
Like a little electric fence on the stairs.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter because they're still going to go up there. And they're still going to wake them up. It's like their goal in life.
My favorite is the kids will be sitting there. I'll be sitting with them on the couch. It's like, "Mom, can I have a drink?" And she's like, "Your dad's right there."
Does your wife ever go, "You have a father right there. He's perfectly capable of helping you." And my daughter will look at me and go, "No, he's not."
I love it.
He always says to ask you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, but they are perfectly capable of getting them themselves too. They come over here and they're climbing all over my cabinets. And I remember last week Elijah was helping himself out to a gallon of high C, and of course he spilled it everywhere. But he knows how to get it. He knows how to help himself.
I think you just explained how he doesn't know how to get it himself.
But those kids are smart. They know that mama's going to get it for them, so they can just chill with daddy.
I feel like if I had it to do over again, and let's say I was like 10, I'd write it for everything it was worth. I'd be like, "Mom, I don't know how to do this. You need to do it for me." Like, we didn't do it right. We were so worried about
every day.
I could tell you I'd be getting my butt wiped until I was 5.
Every picture you get though from Matt is him chilling with the kids. So you know that those kids are just chilling there. Everybody's thirsty.
And they're great for me.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
You just dumped them out.
I know, but why is there so much fun?
That's the flavor, Frank.
So Frank has some cashews.
Do you not know
in
how
front
this
of him?
works?
And there's a whole bunch of powder in it, if you could see. Right there, a whole bunch of powder. So Frank,
It's not normal.
I'll give you $5 if you snort that.
do it for the show,
Dude,
Frank.
I'll throw in $5.
Dude.
I don't even have a regular snorting problem.
Booger sugar. Come on.
Yeah,
Man.
take that.
That'll
1, 2,
clear
3.
your sinuses right up. Sriracha.
Maybe later.
So juggling is a tricky part of life, but you know we've all been able to be lucky and juggle everything here with the podcast. We just tonight Frank had to juggle to get here, so we've put a lot of dedication to this show in, and We hope that everybody out there realizes that, and you can show us your support by going
paying
on
the
our
bills.
by going to our YouTube and subscribing,
Let's talk about
all
this.
of that.
How many things are you subscribed to on YouTube?
Me?
Yeah.
I only follow 2 or 3 people on YouTube. Subscribe 2 or 3 people on YouTube.
Okay.
0. Not even our own show.
Yeah, but there are some people out there that like subscribe to everything. So
kids.
we need our listeners to subscribe.
But they're watching. They're watching. They're just not subscribing.
Well, when you subscribe, it gives you like updates. So like when we load this, it'll just ding and say, "Hey, Ordinary Guys
Hey,
has a new show."
Same day every week. This shit's popping up.
I don't know. I messed
John's-
it up last week.
Yeah, you did. John's been on it though.
But when you subscribe, that's what advertisers and stuff look for. Is they want to know how many subscribers you have, then they want to know how many average listeners you have.
They also say that
So.
if you listen and don't subscribe, you're an asshole and you're going to go to hell.
Well,
That's
you
me
just
on
said you
every-
weren't a subscriber.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you ever notice when
Cupids.
you're watching a YouTube video and they go, "Please like and subscribe"? Be like, "Well, I thought about it until now."
Yeah, fuck. That's what you
No,
guys
it's
do every
all,
time.
it's all everything's in the description. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be back for more.
John, why don't you just tell everybody about our newest sponsor, though?
Well, I did receive a nice
Is it
email.
official
before. It's official. I just haven't put it on the website.
Okay.
But I did receive an email. I believe you were out of the room, or would you hear?
I'm pretty sure I haven't been around for
Have
anything.
you been here at all?
No.
Well, I did receive an
And he
email.
thinks his family notices
So
when
if
he's
I'm
around.
looking, because we
Nah.
got the Shady Bunch box, if I look at Kevin, is it
You're
like
looking
I'm
at me.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't fucking work.
I have to fix that probably, but
Which way do I look for Kevin?
you're looking at Frank. If you're looking, Frank.
So
Looking
if I
at
look
Kevin,
at-
you're looking down.
Okay.
Who am I looking at?
Can't you like mirror him?
You're looking at him.
I'm looking at Kevin? Fuck you, Kevin. Fuck you, John.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
And this is the reason why you need to watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because if you're listening to this, it doesn't make any sense. But if you're watching it, that's pretty funny.
Right here.
So
Is that me? Is that me?
Yeah.
Am I that? There you
The
go.
other side.
yeah, you're
the
punching you're tapping the wall. Basically.
Other side.
So
other
it just
side.
it always goes to the right.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, now you're going looking at Matt. See, you're looking at Matt.
You told me where's Kevin?
Anyways, we got to get off this.
Okay, so back to our. So I got an email before the show. Barbasol has the.
Oh, I thought they didn't.
I guess they heard our words.
Barbara Saul.
And
Deborah's best friend.
dollar store one.
Barbasol has heard our. I guess they heard the podcast or something.
So
or
do I
someone
have to
spoke
retract
out.
my previous statement?
So yes, everything we said negative about Barbasol, wonderful shaving cream. I use it all the time
It's
on my
phenomenal.
shave. Yes,
It's
You're a
phenomenal.
liar.
it is.
We are gonna get some though, and we're gonna test it out.
My
I have
kids use
some.
that shit religiously to make glue.
I
Really?
Yeah, the slime stuff.
Religiously.
Not make glue.
slime. Slime. Yeah. They add it to glue. They make some fucking kid crack.
And to the people
fucking-
that don't have kids out there, slime is what we bought when we were kids. It was Nickelodeon Gak
Kid
is what it
meth.
was.
Dude, the slime is on a different level now. It's
Fucking
like
different
they
level.
geek out over
Super
slime.
geeked out about it.
Can you get them to do chores for that? Like, we're going to
Yeah.
make slime, so you got to wash the car or something?
Ava keeps her room clean all week for slime.
Really? If you'd have told us, hey, you got to keep your room clean for some slime, we'd be
Fuck
like,
slime.
no slime for
Yeah.
us.
Flubber,
Am I the only one that has a good slime story?
Let's hear it.
I guess.
You never seen American Pie?
Yeah, I've seen American Pie.
You ever microwave slime?
No.
You're missing out.
And then fuck it.
Oh, that's where we were going. So it's the ficus.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank never lets down. All right,
So wait a second. So, like, we
so we're just
sell
gonna
Barbasol now?
advertise. But I haven't dug into the email.
Do they
or anything
so,
like that?
But
It
you were
wasn't-
saying, do they
it
do
wasn't-
like a subscription thing now?
They're gonna
They
do
have some kind of subscription service, and you'll be able to Use an
Because
affiliate link.
if I could get like little travel size packets to go on the road, that'd be super sweet.
Well, I don't know. I haven't dug into it yet. I just saw the email.
This
that
is
said
how the
congratulations.
original. This is how the original butthole hair conversation came into play.
Yeah, because we were talking
That's
about
where it went.
shaving,
Yeah, that's
Because
where.
I would use the Barbasol. Thank you, Barbasol. I am going to use you from now on.
to shave his
Shave my
butthole.
butthole.
There you go. Nice and smooth. Keep it smooth.
See, I don't really
See,
have a lot of facial hair, so I like this. No joke. If you can see me on the podcast, this took like 5 months. Like I don't grow a lot of hair whatsoever, so
Dude, mine
I
grows
can't
in,
even
like,
imagine
dirt.
shaving my butt.
This was July 17th.
How would you even do that? Like,
well, he's already a liar because he said he can't see his own butt, so you can't.
but he does shave it.
Yeah,
You shave it blind?
Yeah.
that's dangerous.
Doesn't mean he's shaving it.
Ooh,
No, I'm shaving it.
Janet, I
Poor
told you go
soul.
smooth. Go soft.
I started because my shorts, when I run, they pull out my leg hairs.
your short shorts. Everyone saw the short shorts.
Yeah. I have some shorter ones.
Ugh.
Are they rainbow colored?
Nope.
Are they going to be one day?
Maybe. They might be hot.
We
pink.
should start a GoFundMe account for running shorts for Frank. Like the worse, the better.
I'll wear them. Somebody wants to
Can
get
you
me
run
some
in a
funky
Speedo?
shorts. I'll run in a Speedo.
Can you though? Like, is that
It's
acceptable
uncomfortable.
in public?
You need a lot of Vaseline
Like a thong?
between the legs. Nah, I want to go thong. I think thong might be a little too risque.
Not
French
if you're
cut.
shaving your butthole.
No, but as it, at some point it's gonna stretch out a little bit while you're running.
If he didn't, it'd look like an octopus attacking a rope.
There you go.
Oh,
But I
God.
would wear a Speedo. I'd run a race in a Speedo. We've got one coming up.
I
August
say
26th,
we
I think.
do. I'll get their opinion. We need to do an ordinary guy's 5K,
We should.
and we're slamming beers.
No, I told you we need to go. There was a 0.5K.
I don't want to do the 0.5K.
That sounds great to me and John.
It's not enough time to get drunk.
Yeah, you gotta slam.
I got drunk running that 5K
I say-
drinking beer.
None of it sounds good to me at all.
Not to me either. Can
So
we
you-
ride in a one?
I'll take the golf cart.
You know how you watch like the bicycling or whatever, and there's like the group of motorcyclists that like hand them water and watch them. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Me and John, could we maybe do segways?
No,
Why?
because you're both getting healthy.
Yeah,
Why
no,
wouldn't you
let
want
him
to
do it.
fucking run?
I just want to push one of them off of it.
No, they're both sitting there. We're getting healthy. We're dieting.
Yeah.
God forbid we fucking exercise.
So there goes the fucking skinny guys to go ahead and shit on the fucking guys that are trying to fucking get healthy. Just typical fucking bully stuff.
Let's get healthy and get a golf cart so we can.
That was
drive.
not bully at all.
No, it wasn't bullying.
Yeah.
It's called
Fucking
fat shaming.
Some of us
Super
are
offended.
Some of us are working hard to get to a good point where you can do a 5K. You know, it wasn't every day that you were doing 5Ks
No.
before.
If you saw the people that were doing the 5K, you'd feel like a piece of shit.
Every one of my
Because-
finishing pictures has a really fat person finishing in front of me or a lady pushing a stroller.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
You could push
And
my
there's people about to
wheelchair.
die. There was old people.
That would be me.
Frank can't sit on a pedestal here. He thought he was dying, so he became the next long distance
Exactly.
runner of the United States. So, which we all told him he was fine, and the test probably was just a fluke. But
Maybe.
Frank's like, I'm going
It
to be.
scared him though.
Yeah, it takes at least 5 results for me. It's like that
You
one
don't
may
even
be
go to
wrong.
the doctor.
I don't
Yeah.
go to the doctor. Matt doesn't go to the doctor either.
Matt hasn't gone since his
Pediatrician.
pediatrician. He said.
No, you hear about people that never go to the doctor, right? Then they finally go to the doctor. They find out something's wrong with them.
And they
Dead,
find
3
Jesus.
days.
2. Then they find Jesus.
They do find
That's like
Jesus.
when Matt started going to church. I said, "Oh shit, what's wrong with him?"
One day I'm just gonna go into the woods and die.
Yeah.
And just curl up like a dog.
Yeah, dig
Just
a hole.
Find a corner.
Yeah, this is my dying hole.
Oh, man.
Why'd Dad go out
Do you
to
guys-
the woods?
Hey, Dad, what are you doing over there in the backyard?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel lucky, like in life, like you feel like,
Like
you
if you
have-
ever won anything,
huh?
like you won something.
Well, like you won in life, basically.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
No, yeah, I do.
you do.
I do.
Yeah.
As
'Cause
busy, as crazy as my life is, I feel like
You feel like you're
I'm
lucky to
very
have a life.
fortunate. Yeah, I'm very
you
fortunate.
think
Fortunate's
back.
a good word.
Think back to where you're like 19, 20 years old. Do you even think you'd live this long?
No.
Dude, I was like 25. If I live past 25, fuck, it's been a good life.
Yeah. Well, not you guys aren't quite as lucky as this person. Kevin Federline is asking for more money from Britney Spears.
Get the fuck out of here.
I love Britney Spears.
I mean,
Like, for real.
Yeah?
Yeah.
he has got to be the luckiest man in the world. He was just a dancer for her. Knocked her up a couple times.
And he rocked the dad bod for a while, too.
Yeah. And then he did a whole show to get in shape. You know, they paid him to get in shape again. And, I mean, he was on wrestling shows, wrestling channels. He gets paid now to do nothing, just to be a dad. And now he's wanting more.
With all things considered, he's pretty fucking lucky, man.
That's lucky. That's lucky. That's what I consider lucky.
That's knocking up the right girl.
Yeah. That's winning right there.
Do you know
As
how much he
Charlotte
gets?
used to say. I don't know how much he gets overall.
Well, he's going for more
But,
money because she's making more money now.
Well, I thought he had like 100% custody of the kids, too.
Well, there was some kind of conservatorship or something like that because she was at the time crazy.
She fucking shaved her head.
You know,
There ain't nothing wrong with that beautiful woman shaving her head.
she.
baby.
There's
Leave Britney alone.
she was a little crazy there for a little bit. But Kevin's lawyer has reportedly demanded $60,000 a month.
Oh, my
She
God.
forks over currently $35,000 a month.
Dude.
So, could you make it your job of, like, knocking up, like, celebrities?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can
If
probably
you dance
do that.
really well, evidently, because so
you
did
only got to do one dance really well.
Well, J-Lo was with a dancer for a while, too, right?
Yes.
That younger guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's getting alimony, too.
Well, they've agreed to give him an extra $10,000 a month, but not a whole another $30,000 basically.
So this dude's making $45,000 a month.
35
doing-
grand right
doing
now.
nothing.
He would make 45 grand
That
if he
was the
agrees.
best, collectively, the best 8 minutes he's ever invested in his entire life.
8? You think it was better? 8? Have you seen Hit Me Baby One More Time?
That's what I'm saying.
That would
No,
be.
I don't think I've seen
No,
it.
so,
That's the
so
one where she's in the red leather.
if I was in that same
Yeah.
situation at
On
the
the
same
moon
time,
or something. Yeah.
right? I'd be getting sued for doing like a drive-by pop shot in Brittany because before I could get it in, I'd have just
Exactly.
there goes my
Exactly.
chance at
Party-
$45,000 a fucking
Party
month.
over beforehand.
Didn't Nick Lachey get a lot of money, too?
From
Chicken of the Sea.
Chicken
Yeah,
Sea.
Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I
I
don't
think
know
he
if
did,
he had a lot.
but one I do know about is I did hear the other day on the radio that Charlie Sheen went back to court because he's trying to lower his child support
He's
payment.
less than worth $10 million now.
He's almost less
He's
worth than
scared.
$10 million
He's scared.
Yeah,
because he
he's-
feels he's blacklisted
He's
from
knocking
Hollywood.
on poverty's door.
Poverty's door. Yep.
Must be rough.
Do you remember the countdown, like the ticker you could go to online that showed you how much money Charlie Sheen was making? Like
No.
it was just a scrolling.
It just kept going up.
It was a scrolling dollar.
Well, he was
amount.
doing the 2.5 Men. He was making like $1 million an episode,
Well,
right?
well, he was doing two
So
and a
that's
half
like
men.
Seinfeld money.
But it was that between sponsors and all. I'd have to look it up, but like I remember watching it for like 45 minutes and literally just watching.
Who's
this
his
guy
sponsor
make,
now?
like,
Magic
800,000.
That man is so good that he can beat AIDS in a basketball game.
Well, I was listening to somebody talk the other day, and they basically said that nobody should die from AIDS these days.
Yes, I saw the same.
Except everyone in Africa.
Well, that they're trying to say is like if money was no issue,
Well, of
nobody
course.
would die from AIDS.
But money is an
But
issue.
money's an issue. That's what they're saying.
I still don't know how he is not even HIV positive now.
Apparently, like it's very freaking treatable.
But you've always been told there's no cure for it, and then all of a sudden Magic Johnson is like good.
They
And
don't
do you ever
want a
think
cure.
about do you ever think about this is a terrible thing to make jokes about, but you know women still are with him. I don't know if he's married. Well,
He's married,
I
right? I think it's the same.
I know he's got a gay son, big old gay
his son is hilarious though.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
really is.
But
I'm not going to
worst
go off
case,
on that
she's
chant.
going to make, what, $45,000 a month?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why don't these people like move to a town like Titusville? If you had $10 million in Titusville, you'd never have to work again.
If I had
Because
$10
Where would
million,
you Where would
I
you
wouldn't
record?
know
You'd
about
have to go
that.
to your studio. You'd have to go.
You just wouldn't. You'd have $10 million. I think it's $14.3 million in a standard account. I don't know. You should know. It's something like $250,000
He's not gonna do
profit basic
You
a year.
Yeah.
Give yourself $40,000 for every million.
So why aren't they retiring in
because
small
they
towns?
live above their means.
So it's a status thing.
Yeah.
So
Look at all of them. They have 14-bedroom, 30,000 square
Bentley.
foot houses.
drive a Bentley. You see any Bentleys around here in Titusville?
no. But
It's a piece of shit car. Is why.
staying on the whole money and fame thing, you know who Jordy Nelson is.
Yes.
Have you ever heard about him?
He's
Like-
a football player.
Well, right. He's not on the Green Bay Packers anymore.
Oakland Raider.
But he got something like an $80-something million contract. He has never spent a dime of his contract money to this day because he'll come in for the team practices. They normally have snacks there and stuff. He'll eat that. He still works on his family farm in the summertime or whenever they're
Because
off.
he was taught good work ethic
Yeah.
if he has a
Yeah.
family farm.
And then
Point
he got
is-
fucking hurt, and he fucked up my fantasy season.
Yeah,
so
but
He
fuck
still
Jordy
has
Nelson.
$85 million.
But those players actually pay for the meals. It comes out of their check. So all that stuff they're paying for.
Yeah, but they're paying whether they eat it or not.
Yeah, right.
So it's like they're per diem.
And it's probably fucking delicious.
Oh, it's chef. There's a chef there making them food,
Yeah.
especially that if they are on a diet. There's a chef making them food for their diet, so that they follow that.
All I hear is my child screaming.
That was loud.
Yes, we thought we were going to be good in the room, but we need to get like
We got a
deadening, soundproof stuff.
Yeah, we need to find an old soundproof booth.
Yep.
Then it'd be real hot in here.
Hey,
Oh,
what
yeah.
if
I might have one.
if the football food was like it was in the replacements?
The eggs.
When homie's just eating all those eggs and he's
Spare ribs.
Yes.
pushing them in.
Samoan was
I
it
gotta-
Samoan or
he-
Hawaiian?
He's Hawaiian.
He goes, I got to bulk up, coach.
That was a great. That's a great movie.
Oh,
One of my
It's a
own
very
favorite.
underrated movie.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So, like we all agree here that Kevin Federline is luckier than us in life,
Yeah.
right?
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know because like
How pissed do you think Justin Timberlake is though? Because
Not at
like
all.
you always get that thing.
He is not pissed at all, dude. He is.
Have you
He's
seen-
the only
earlier
one that's like
days, though,
legit got paid.
Jessica Alba, or not Jessica Alba. What's his wife's name?
Beal.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel. Yeah.
And Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. Those are like the two
That
power
upsets me.
couples.
and what's his name?
She's
Blake
my
Lively and
Ryan Reynolds.
yeah.
Sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
Watch him have a like not so good looking child.
No,
It
it'll be
wouldn't
fucking
matter.
beautiful.
Yeah. He could fuck a horse and have a beautiful child.
I remember Morgan has no interest in Marvel movies at all, like at all. And
Until
Until you see
until Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
ass.
Yeah, and then she's like, "You want to go see Deadpool at the movies?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Dude,
of course I want to go
she
see
like
it."
that, man. You gotta let her watch Blade Trinity. That's when he first got into the scene there. His first movie, they told him he had to lose like 10% body fat, and this was before he ever had a major role. They were like, "Yeah, the role's yours, but you gotta lose like 10% body fat, and you need to gain 30 pounds of muscle."
Frank, why do you know this?
Fucking read Men's Health.
That's all he does. He
Frank
poops and he reads health journals all day. Is that about
He's trying
right?
to cheat the system.
Yeah, before I got my phone privileges taken away from me.
tell us what you mean.
Fuck
now,
you, Dad.
Now he's reading the back of like shampoo labels and shit in the bathroom. He's like, okay.
I don't even go anymore at work. No need.
Oh, scrubbing bubbles. Well, that causes cancer.
Tell us what you mean, Frank.
Rinse, lather, repeat.
Yes. Oh,
Has anybody noticed the producer's phone's gone off 3 times since we've been on the air?
Anybody know that
I
he
just
was
turned
the
it
one,
off. Sorry.
He was the one that told us to make sure that our shit was off.
Yeah.
I thought mine was off. Sorry. Okay. Another topic to dive into here.
I need water.
The
I'm getting ready to make a drink.
oh,
We're so far from the kitchen.
what is? That's,
You don't have
that's
to.
the
You don't have
bad-
to
Hey,
hear
we
the
could
ice now.
We could pause for a Barbasol infomercial.
No, we
like,
can't because we
commercial.
don't know anything about it yet. You
Hey,
guys,
wait, John.
I didn't want to
What
even announce
about KD?
Yeah, what about my business? KD Repairs.
it.
All
We're
right.
gonna take a pause. Guys, you tired of those other shave clubs? We're gonna give you an opportunity to join one of the hottest new shave clubs there is. With over 100 years of tradition in the shaving industry, Barbasol has created a new shave club just for you. It's going to be 6 ultra-thin blades that are going to deliver a close, comfortable shave. The top of the razor features an ultra trimmer, a 7th blade. That's something that those other shave clubs don't have. Premium metal handle with rubber grip for easy control. Pivoting head adjusts for close shave, and open flow blades that allow for easy cleansing and long blade life. Lubricant strip, soften skin as you save. For $9.99, you can get in on this deal. They're going to send you a handle every month. They'll send you a handle for $9.99 every month. You could set it up to be every other month. But for the first shipment, you're going to get a free handle. You're going to get 4 blades, and you're going to get a blade holder, a little tray. And then the next month, you're going to get your shipment of blades again. You could set it up for every month, every other month. It depends on how frequently you shave. But these blades are so much better than any other shave club that you'll see. Just the fact that they have that little extra 7th blade to at the top is just, I missed that when I was a part of other shave clubs. So for $9.99, you can be a part of this shave club. Go to ordinaryguyshow.com/Barbasol to get in on the deal. It's ordinaryguys.com/BARBASOL. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your shave.
We should have music in the background.
Guys ready?
Yep.
All right, and we're back from a little intermission that we had to take there. We wanted to fix our screen, so now that everybody is fixed correctly. However,
hey Frank, look at me.
We should just be looking into the camera. Anyway,
I went to go get a drink. I'm going to see where the camera is.
Anyways, we got a little bit of a wine tasting coming up here. Remember we did the cheese and nuts and meats
These nuts
earlier?
Yeah.
Now we are going to do the wine tasting. What do we have here, Frank? In our little wide mouth redneck glasses here.
Aren't you supposed to spin it?
Mason jars.
And you're supposed to say something about windows, I know.
So you want to watch the streaking, like how it sticks to the glass.
Is that
Put
good
your
or bad?
this like.
I see it. Is that a window?
So and then you put your nose in and you take a big smash.
Smells
Right.
like.
Are we back to the butthole section?
Yeah, this smells terrible.
So
So what kind of wine
It
is
smells
this?
delicious.
Oh, we forgot to say that we don't know what the fuck we're doing at all.
No.
Yeah, no.
So
we
when
don't.
it comes to wine tasting,
We are
we're
not
drinking out
Wine
mason jars.
connoisseurs, as you
I
can
heard,
tell.
I
So-
heard you really got to put your nose in there.
This is Cabernet Sauvignon.
Really?
Q.
I don't know.
Q is how do you say that? Q.
Q. Probably Q.
Qua.
Qua.
Oh,
I maybe drank wine in my life 5 times. Maybe.
I enjoy wine, so let's give it a try.
where'd you purchase this wine?
Online.
Okay.
Oh, before I drink this,
Shit on that.
Oh man, that's horrible.
sounded like I farted because I said before I drank this.
You know, and then
Oh, that smells awful.
smells terrible.
You're Kevin, I'm gonna waft with you.
Wait,
And then,
where's Matt on the
Sriracha.
video?
so not only do we have to deal with the smell, it smells like beef jerky and nuts. We also have to deal with the taste of this shit.
Dude, I taste fart.
Yeah.
God.
You had onion, didn't you?
I feel like
I need one of those masks like the Chinese people walk around.
who actually farted? Was it
Frank.
It was Matt?
Frank.
It was Frank.
If it was me, I wouldn't be sitting here covering my face. I'd be like, "Hey, you guys smell
Dude,
that? It smells
terrible.
like popcorn."
I'm crying.
Terrible. I think our audio did pick that up, no doubt. And I didn't
It's
even
straight
have
on
to-
a metal chair.
I didn't have to do one of those.
I was gonna say before I got so rudely interrupted by Frank's butthole.
Sour.
Yeah, that's
That- What type of wine is this?
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from Chile. It's a 2017 vintage, whatever.
I don't feel like this is gonna taste good because now I got a mouthful of
It
fart.
doesn't taste good.
A little methane to go with it. You take sips. You don't take gulps. My goodness.
Now you gotta swish it around in your mouth. Like mouthwash.
Yeah. So it tastes like wine.
Isn't it supposed to be like just? It doesn't taste like grapes at all. At all.
Not Welch's. You're thinking of the fucking sparkling one.
No, I think that's good. But I like
This
Cabernet.
is nice.
I like Cabernet.
I taste like other fruits though.
You should.
You should.
Yeah.
It should.
That and I got a mouthful of hot sriracha.
Got a mouthful of hot butthole too. So this is a Naked Wines deal, right?
Yeah.
It says nakedwines.com.
Yep, that's a Naked Wines deal. That was part of the first. Like they pick the. They just create a box.
So they
of,
send
like,
you whatever.
Well, but they'll have options. So like one
Oh.
could be like all reds, all whites, or a good blend. That was like top reviews or something like that.
You know, the wine I did drink for probably like my second time I ever drank wine that I did like was a porter.
Boone's Farm.
Yes.
So like a port.
Now it's called a porter. It was really, really supposedly strong in the liquor department for a wine. I guess it's a dessert wine.
Don't you drink a port? So
Maybe it is port. I don't know.
I don't drink any wine.
No.
Okay.
So the only people that drink wine here
Fuck
is
me,
actually
right?
Matt. But yet Frank has a subscription but doesn't drink wine. Sounds about right.
That's only the second bottle I drank of that subscription. We've had it for like 2 months, 3 months.
That makes
So-
it worth more money.
I do. We go to Sam's and Aldi. Aldi has pretty good selection of pretty cheap ones. Sam's, we do like the Ravage.
Double it up, it's not bad. When you do it like mouthwash, it's not bad.
Well, you're supposed to do that like on a not so violent scale.
Yeah, did you just like?
I wanted to get rid of it so I can have the second
You know what you
taste.
did though? You guaranteed that your teeth are going to be a little blue.
Yeah,
You know
probably.
what wine I did try is the $3 Chuck from Trader
Did you hear
Joe's.
about these things?
Huh?
$3 Chuck.
Yeah, it's $3 Chuck. It's from Trader Joe's. It's an organic wine.
I heard that Trader Joe's is like just like Aldi but branded different.
It is. They're owned by the same
Their
people.
own.
Did I have more than
Yeah.
everybody?
I don't know. I was chugging mine, so
It
I
was
didn't
a
realize.
tasting, so I just put a splash.
And if you haven't been to Aldi yet, it's quickly
Like a
becoming
glass of wine.
one
Or
of my
Trader
favorite,
Joe's.
or Trader Joe's, I guess, but Aldi in particular is quickly becoming one of my favorite grocery stores.
Have you ever been to a Trader Joe's?
There's
No.
a lot of stuff I like there, and there's a few things that I just don't. care
Will
for.
anyone buy the meat? I won't buy the
I
meat.
Don't buy
have.
the meat.
I bought steak. I bought
You went
chicken.
there?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it says it's from like Sweden, so you know it's been.
Who says that?
Next time you go into Trader Joe's or
Oh.
if you go into Aldi, look at
me
where it
see a
came
couple.
from. Typically, it's not from the United States. But no, the thing I like the best is the cookie butter from.
Do you know that if you go to Publix, that or even Walmart to buy your meat, there's sometimes it's not even made in America. It's made in Mexico.
I'm sure.
If
know
you're
where-
not buying,
How
if
is
you're
it-
not buying the black
It's not made.
One-
It's processed.
or processed,
Pour me some more of
if
that.
you're not buying
I'm
the
gonna
black
need some more.
USDA Prime, and you're just buying like Choice or Select, you're buying the cheap stuff anyway.
You ever go to a real meat market?
Yes.
Yeah, it smells like shit, and it's usually an
So,
Arabian guy.
I know we're definitely not sponsored by them, but
Lossies.
one of the things that I've heard that people really like, because this whole world has gone to subscription services. You notice that?
Lazy, man.
Right? It is, but it's guaranteed. It's annuitizing your business, right? You're guaranteeing that people. I don't know. Which one did you just pour?
The one closest to me, I think.
That's Johnson. But was it Butcher Box? Have you heard of Butcher Box?
Yeah, that's expensive though.
It's expensive. I looked at it. It's very expensive. But
Well,
Butcher
it's
Box,
probably organic and
all
grass-fed.
grass-fed.
Yeah, grass
Grass-fed and finished.
That's
So
like
they've never. It's healthy, happy cows the entire time.
my family's gone pretty much. I'd say 70% organic, all milk, cheese, stuff like
You got to
that.
look into organic though, because if you look at the definition of organic and what they're
It's
allowed
very
to
lax.
say, it is very lax.
But there's different symbols. Did you know that? There's like
Yeah.
there's like USDA Prime, and then there's like different grades. There's also different grades of.
This one's
Being
like
organic.
straight up shit.
This one should be better. This
This
is a
one should be
blend.
better. This should be sweeter.
This should be a little sweeter. It's a red wine.
It's
Blend.
not. So this isn't a table wine, like a table red. But it's a red blend.
Listen how we're talking right now, drinking out of a goddamn ball, wide mouth,
That's the best mason jar there
moonshine
is.
mason jar.
That's the best mason jar there is.
So I definitely like.
Mine has had moonshine in it at one point.
I have some moonshine at the house right now,
Why the
actually,
fuck didn't you bring it?
because it tastes awful.
Oh, it tastes delicious.
One
I
man's
like
trash.
to eat the apple.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
The apple or the fucking peach in there.
Oh yeah.
No, this is straight white lightning.
Yeah,
it is
that's
not
the
good.
best. That's what
Dude, I would.
This one is
some-
Karen, Birmingham, California.
So
Birmingham, California. I was thinking Alabama.
That was in the newest. That was in the newest case they just sent me, and it's all American wine.
So this is a limited production. So this says
It smells like feet. Literally, this smells like feet. I don't know.
This one's better.
I don't know how you guys.
Do you like this one better? I like
Yeah,
the cab
could
a little
do
bit
wine.
better. Why do you like that one better?
I like the taste of alcohol,
It's a little more
and
alcohol.
it bites the side of your tongue.
Yep.
Like, I'm into the whole, like, you know how when you drink whiskey and you feel it on the left and right of your tongue? This one gets it there, which means it's got most likely a higher
Cleansing.
alcohol.
It does have higher alcohol by 1%,
Yeah.
but it does have higher alcohol. It's a little sharper on the fruit, right? Like the cab was like warm. Cab.
I feel like it's more in my nose.
Yeah, right. That's kind of the same. So it's like with the cab, it felt like it was like low in your mouth. It was good. With that, it's like straight through your nostrils.
And Frank's leaning you back away from the microphone again.
I do.
We're gonna have to
Say
tie
something
it
stupid.
to
I'm
his
just trying
face.
to. I'm trying to picture the low in my mouth feeling.
Yeah, like you just let it just sit there in your mouth for a second.
I know what he's talking
Where
about.
this, you're kind of just like throwing back.
No,
No,
no. Sips.
no, I don't like to sip this as much as I like to sip the other one.
Honestly, I don't like to really sip anything. Even whiskey. It's like,
It's
just
actually-
get it down.
Don't quote me on this because what do I know? It's healthy to have a glass of red wine before bed.
It is.
That's what they say.
I was looking up red wine health
And
facts.
with these, we can fit a whole bottle in one glass.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's not good.
Is this okay for keto?
Red wine, dry red wine. Yeah. So the first one.
The cab.
What makes it dry? Like the feeling in my mouth
I
afterwards?
think it's just less fruity. Like
Yeah.
so, I don't know. I'm just guessing
What do I
because
know?
it seems like most of the fruitier stuff.
What does it mean when you order a martini dry?
It's
Not
the extra vermouth.
What is vermouth?
Oh no, it's like a liqueur.
Liqueur.
Yeah?
So you got vodka, vermouth, and olive juice.
But
Extra dirty is more juice.
Ugh. I hate olives.
extra dirty is more olive juice. So dirty.
Unless you're getting like an appletini and then you're not getting
Yeah,
olives.
it's that. So you're not going to get it dirty. It's no way. That would be fucking disgusting.
I don't know. I don't know
No,
anything
the
about this. I
dirtiest-
drink whiskey. I drink bourbon.
Well,
I drink
I
beer.
drink a lot of martinis
You're a
because I
liar
would just
drinking
get a
vodka.
martini.
Yeah, I drink vodka too.
I would just get a martini on the rocks, and then it's basically just vodka and vermouth.
Yeah, but I think half the fun is trying to balance that weird glass that
That's
tries
also
to make you spill it.
100% the gay if you're all
Pinky
by
out.
yourself sitting at a bar.
When in doubt, pinky out.
So what do you say about if you order one by yourself, you're gay?
No, I said that's definitely like it's definitely advertising for it. No, I was down in Miami sitting by myself at a bar. I'm gonna order it on the rocks. I'm not gonna order it up.
So you're on the hunt for dudes.
What kind of bar was this?
Dick magnet bar?
Did it have a multicolored flag out front?
They all do.
This is true.
In Miami,
Yeah.
they all have flags out front.
So we said we were going to get away from dick jokes, and here we are again.
Go.
Well, listen,
Right
listen.
down
listen.
that path.
So
Hey, John, nice of you to join
Hey,
us.
thanks.
researchers at Harvard Medical School found that men who drink an average of 4 to 7 glasses of red wine per week are only 52% as likely to not be diagnosed with prostate cancer.
I don't even know what he just said.
Neither do I. But
Math doesn't seem
it sounds like if people drink red wine, men,
because if you drink a lot of red wine, you're getting prostate massages.
basically.
But I feel like every scientific study you ever hear, like for instance, smoking, it says, well, this many smokers get cancer.
So,
but then on the other
what
hand,
it's trying to say is-
Alzheimer's is
Okay.
affected by that
It's
as well.
trying to
meaning
say
you
that
won't get it.
about half as men, so a little less than half the amount of men who drink
But
wine.
who does this? Because Bill Nye says he's a fucking scientist.
Oh,
So,
we're going to make so many people mad.
No, these are
what-
researchers at
what-
Harvard. These are students.
You mean Bill Nye the
Okay.
engineer?
So what's the study based on?
Harvard, I don't know. Harvard Medical School.
So
They're
what's
fine.
the control? A dude that doesn't drink it or drinks
I'm reading,
whiskey?
reading an article, not a freaking, not a report.
That's kind of a report. The article is a report.
No, the article is about 10 health benefits. So it summarizes.
Well, anybody can Google benefits,
Yeah,
health benefits, and all
that's
that.
what the fuck I did.
I can
just
find
now.
an exact opposite scientific
You
report
can
for
find
anything.
anything you want to hear on the internet.
Yeah.
It's the
If
internet.
you eat 47 Twinkies a month, it will decrease your chance of getting Ebola.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. Stone
What do I
cold
know?
fact.
What do I know?
What do I know?
After we just said it's a fact.
Kevin, you had a little
Am I going under the bus?
poll going on this week.
Oh yeah.
How did the
Oh,
results
let me look it up. The
of,
last time I looked, Frank was in the lead.
So who's the biggest jerk off?
Oh no, it's getting close. Like we're getting all neck and neck. So before we were making fun of Frank, but
what I don't understand is
no one likes you, John.
how am I not liked? I am very
Because you want to be liked.
I am very not.
So people on the internet.
Well, fuck you, people. Then how about that?
Exactly. So
And
they're
on
like,
that note,
The new
vote for
sheriff in
John.
town.
So does everyone want to hear the new? By the way, I don't know how YouTube's voting works, but you're 100% on the YouTube voting for the video. But it doesn't say how many people actually voted for you.
Well, then that one sucks.
what do I win?
I don't know, but Morgan
We
kept asking me. She goes, "Is it anonymous?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like,
But she wants to vote for you. That's why.
"No, I don't know who she voted for, but I'm almost 100% sure that Janet probably voted for me."
I'm gonna say at the end, it is surprise twist. None of it's anonymous. Fuckers.
We can see everybody on there.
It actually says when they vote. It says it's anonymous.
Uh,
No, I can't see who voted. But right now, Frank is in first with 30% of the votes with 16.
Hey, good job.
Matt is in a close second with 26% with 14. I am right on your ass at 13.
Like
at
it's something to be proud of.
24%.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that many people voted.
But here's the kicker. John has hit the double digits. He is in 11.
What
Damn,
the
dude.
hell?
11.
How am I not unliked?
I don't even.
Did you ask Tara if she voted for you?
How many actual
I
people
don't know
voted
if
for?
Tara voted or not.
I bet the dog voted for you.
Probably. Jeez, we can only vote once.
I bet it was a Russian bot.
Yep. John's gonna get on his
Oh,
little
really?
like pay sites and have like a Bangladeshi
Yeah.
like farm like start voting for like me or
Start
Frank
voting
or
for other
somebody.
people, not me.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know how I get that many.
Gee golly, I don't know.
Gee golly, I don't understand.
It's all your customers.
I said butthole on this episode.
Jeez.
Leave it to Beaver.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm just not a cusser.
All right, a trend that seems to be taking over, mostly in the young rap game, is they put
Mumble.
This one's gonna be good.
they put
This
these
one's gonna be
tattoos
good.
all over their fucking face.
The worst
What?
tattoos.
Yeah, what the hell is with this Takashi
Gucci
guy
Bang.
or whatever his name is?
He's a
Takashi
pedophile.
or
Is he the one with the 69?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
he's
69 on his face.
pedophile.
What the hell is going on with his face? I mean, is this something that Mike Tyson started with
No,
putting
no,
his
no, no,
tattoo
no,
on
no.
his face? Or is
No.
it-
This
Gucci Bang.
no, they had legit tattoos. This is like the age of getting everything off the internet. You can get a tattoo gun. You can buy ink. You can do your own tattoos. So I think they're all like their buddy ordered a tattoo set up off Amazon.
watch this.
And they're in a
so
fucking room like this,
and
and they're
they're
like,
so fucking high.
they're like, hey, you want a sweet tattoo? They're like, yeah. And you see all the ones that are
You
misspelled.
know what
everything.
would be bad as fuck? If we put 69s all over your fucking face, dog.
Yeah, but if it made me $100 million, tattoo
He
it up.
looks fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. He just looks.
Have
But-
you seen
he
his
looks like an
grill?
idiot.
You
No.
you seen the things like
Isn't he Asian?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
he looks.
When
Asian.
we used
I don't
to
think he is.
like someone would pass out and you draw dicks all over the face and
Yes,
Sharpies, that's today's rapper.
yes, I saw that meme that you shared, and it's true. I mean, look, even the one that just died, XXX, whatever his name
Triple
is,
extension.
Triple Extension, had tattoos on his
This is
face.
an
And
extension cord.
Yeah, but his rap was
I don't know,
actually
but I've
decent.
listened to some of this shit, and it's horrible. I mean,
Triple extension wasn't that bad though. His was okay, but that guy, the other one, the 69
Yeah.
whatever,
I think
chiclet
his
teeth
name
guy,
is Takashi.
horrible.
And they're wanting to play gangster.
Yeah,
And
they
then
all
when it comes down to it, not so much.
they all want to be. They all want to be gangsters.
The
But
triple
it's
extension guy, whatever, he was shot and killed actually at the Riva Motorsports place right by
So,
Lighthouse Point.
funny story about that. I was there. So, right at the gas
Are
station.
you admitting to this?
No.
No, they actually caught the
I
guy.
plead the fifth. So, right where, so I'm on Sample, just past 441, going towards Pompano. So right, heading into like the Lighthouse Point
Yeah.
area. They had everything closed off like crazy, and I had to go around. And they had this little BMW bullshit sitting there, and they had it all taped off and like shit over it. And I was like, oh, somebody. But let's clear the air. For South Florida, that's pretty normal.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, there's somebody that's been shot.
Yeah. I mean, I spend a lot of time in Opelika and
Tri-Cities.
yeah. So
Speaking of which, I got on a whole tear today of listening from, what is his name? Trick Daddy, who's from Opelika, by the way. And I was getting down to some old school Trick Dog. But, no, you
I
notice,
can't see you just sitting back in the cut and riding dirty.
you
right
notice
there.
that the
he's
older
got a
rappers...
bird by his side.
You singing all
Golly.
the songs until somebody pulls up next to you.
Yo, golly gee, golly gee.
Yeah, exactly. I beat myself out. But no, you notice like all the rappers now are terrible. And I mean that. Like this is the rap. That's all you hear.
Sounded racist.
But
as
the-
fuck.
No, it's mumble rap. That's actually what it's called. It's terrible. But now the older rappers are coming back out with some new stuff, which is nice because now I'm getting to hear some people that like we grew up with. It's like, thank God you guys are back because these fools. Little Yachty. Okay, does anybody know who I'm talking about?
No.
You should Google him. So I'm sure somebody.
I
on
do
our
know
podcast has
Post
listened to
Malone.
him. I like him.
So I saw him shooting. I follow the gun stuff. So he was running.
He's actually like a redneck.
yeah. So I was like, oh, this dude's pretty cool. And then I listened to his music.
I like some of his stuff.
Oh, fucking terrible.
Girls are into it. Morgan loves it.
Dude, he is a dirty hippie.
Yeah,
Like,
he
Post
is.
Malone.
but he plays, he's a singer-songwriter, so he's actually legit. He plays guitar, and he shoots gun. I really don't have that many bad things to say about him as far as today's artists.
He has
go.
a sick ass vibrato voice. What, I feel like am I the only one that listens to Post Malone here? Man,
I listened to the song Psycho.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty much the.
How about Rockstar?
I don't know.
No, I like a lot of his stuff.
Okay, another
What
topic.
the fuck is this guy?
Are you looking at Post Malone right now?
Bro, he's like the fucking happy brother from The Hills Have Eyes. The fucking one you didn't see because he actually went off to like fucking school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's cool as heck.
Pictures started popping up over
Yes.
the weekend, or past couple of days actually, of another Terminator. This one has Sarah Connor's return to the show.
She's
You
old
guys-
as shit, ain't she?
Was that
I thought
Sigourney? No,
No.
She was.
It's the bug-eyed one.
I thought she was dead. You know, I mean,
In
I
real
thought Sarah. No, not in real life, but I thought on the show, Sarah Connor dies.
Dude,
You know,
they
Linda
reboot so many
Hamilton.
movies, no one's dead.
Linda
yeah, there's
Hamill.
like 17 different Spider-Men. What's
Hey.
another Terminator?
Did you watch Infinity War yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fuck.
I did. It was
I
fucking
could mess
awesome.
I could mess you up right now.
It was fucking awesome.
Was it?
It was great.
You watched it too
Of course it did.
in the theaters?
I've been watching it for weeks.
No. I'm gonna go home and watch it.
Bro. It's good.
Hey, you didn't have any death
Have you seen the
news.
new Ant-Man?
Fuck Ant-Man.
We talked about this on the last show.
Oh, yeah. Because it tied into...
You didn't have the death news. The zombie boy from the DC thing.
I did see Zombie Boy died from DC. That's from Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. I didn't see what the cause of death was.
I have no idea who you're
Suicide.
talking
The
about.
one that had like tattoos.
The one that
And,
catch like
One that
on
catch
fire.
on fire. Yeah,
No. How'd he die?
I didn't catch the cause of death,
Somebody's about to come in the room.
but they say it was jumped to his death.
Jump.
Oh, man.
Yes.
He was pushed.
That's like the worst way to go. He must have had something on Hillary.
Something pushed him. Yep.
You know, they say that people that jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, like every single one that's made it, says that they are falling long enough that they reconsider the decision, and all of them said they
Too
wish they
fucking
didn't jump.
late.
Yeah. And then they say they hit the ground and it's, well, the water.
Or here's the thing, bungee jump, and then cut it when you bounce back up. That way, you still, if you're still in it, you can do it.
So the trick is to find a building that's just tall enough to kill you, but not tall enough to make you regret it. So like
That's like a 3-story building.
maybe you have to hurt for a second or two more, but you don't have that regret. You have that I'm fucking dying.
I'm not even chiming in on this one.
Look,
I got so many things.
7 stories, 8 stories, 9 stories. You know where you can't do that? Apple China. Can't do that in Apple China.
Suicide nets.
However, dude, you can do it from fucking. I'll let you
China.
jump from my ceiling. My house. You jump from my roof.
Frank's house is tall. Like,
And dude, you got the steep ass roofs too.
Yeah.
That's sketchy, man. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go up there.
yeah, Frank's a wimp about stuff like that, but he was talking about, I need you to get up on my roof and whatnot.
I do.
And then
Christmas
I looked
lights.
at it and I'm like, I don't know about Frank's
Nope.
roof. Like, Frank's roof's serious.
It's fucking nuts, dude. When I put the shutters up, I kind of freak out a little bit.
I
Yeah.
put my shutters up with a ladder that's like 4 feet too short.
It makes it so you're at the very top and it's wobbling.
Super top. And I mean, of course, I wait till the last second and the wind's blowing like 40 miles an hour. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
this is how it ends.
It just grabs a panel. Dude, my neighbor was helping me, and the wind got underneath the panel, and I'm holding it so tight. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, this shit's going to be on the news. Panel flies out of my hand,
It's
kills
right
my
in the
fucking
neck.
neighbor.
No, it's going to like hit you right in the neck.
I
Because they're
wonder
all
what
sharp.
the stats are on injuries due to preparing for a storm versus the actual storm.
I bet more injuries, less deaths.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah,
I
it's
injure
not like
myself
the-
every time. I just don't report it.
It's not. It's probably not like the crazy Thanksgiving stat with
Hey.
the deep frying turkey.
Set their house
I
on
was
fire.
I was on the second story, and I dropped I was drilling it in, the little wing nut.
Yeah.
It got loose and just fucking fell down. Bro, that shit sucked. I had to go all the way down and get it. Come all the way back up with
You didn't have
panel.
any help?
You
Not
didn't
on
have a
that
couple
one.
in your pocket?
No, I had the one.
And
Yeah.
the funny thing is okay, so we're sitting at this table right now. I live approximately a 1-minute drive from Frank, and a possibly, if I'm moving fast enough, a 45-second drive from Matt.
I run past both of your houses every time I run.
Yeah. So
Right there.
Frank is putting up his
But
things
if
by
he-
himself.
Yeah, but if he called, I'd tell him.
I have a 50-foot ladder that Matt could easily use instead of almost
a
dying.
20-foot. I use a 20-footer.
Oh, we're a bunch of idiots.
Dude, up until recently, you didn't even know where I lived. I was trying
I
to
don't
keep
even
it that
like
way.
you guys.
And then I found it.
You found
Tara
it.
and Tara and I put up ours, and then all of a sudden, this one window had like it was set up to where there's like an escape hatch inside the window, so like you could set it up to where you can open it from inside and get out if you were trapped inside a house. Okay, because everything gets blocked. The front door was getting blocked. Everything was getting
So you got to
blocked.
come back in through the escape hatch to like lock yourself
Well,
in.
we had the garage door at the time, but if the power was out and you couldn't get out the garage door,
You just pull the red handle and the
Hey, you
garage
fucking
door
left the garage door, John.
if you couldn't, if you
So-
couldn't.
okay, let's listen. So listen.
So-
If it was storming, the power goes out, and fucking Sharknado puts great white sharks in front of your fucking garage door, then you use the
then you use
escape
the
hatch.
escape hatch. And
Exactly.
it didn't matter which way I put this escape hatch on the wall.
Why would you leave?
It wasn't covering the whole entire fucking window.
McDonald's is probably open.
So
Always.
I just took the fucking escape hatch and I threw the damn thing halfway across the lawn. Those things
Before the
can
storm.
be- before the storm.
Yeah, so that it would like fling into somebody
Exactly. Those things are probably the worst thing to put together when they're not all lined up for you. 1, 2, 3, nice and easy. Put this one on, this one on, this one on, this one on.
else. You don't have a little playbook,
I do.
No, mine didn't come with instructions or anything.
dude. They gave me a diagram and
A
labeled
video
all
and
of them.
Me
everything
too.
too.
No,
Mine's laminated.
Mine is too.
I have a laminated diagram. And all the
John
fucking
got the
shutters
low
are lit.
budget.
A1, A2, A3.
And they gave me a bag of about 375 extra
I
wing
got
nuts.
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
get any extra wing nuts.
Come
I
on
actually
over, I
had
got
to
a
buy
bunch.
some.
You know what else they left at my house when they built it is the door stops that keep them from hitting the wall. I have seriously 100 of those
Let me get some
in
of
my
those.
attic. And then they also left, and this was what was crazy, is the quick set nice paddle door openers, like for every handle for every door. They seriously, no joke, left 2 boxes full of those in my attic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jackpot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They left rusty razor blades and cigarette butts in my attic.
You had the good
I
builders.
did have the good builders.
They
Half my
remembered
shit is
everything.
crooked.
Express. That's what you get.
I always find something new. And my house was built by Miranda. Matt's yours was built by Miranda. Whose was your built
Yep.
by?
Miranda.
So we're not going to get sponsored by Miranda after
Nope.
what I have to
Fuck
say about
Miranda.
them. Oh my God. Everything I take apart is messed up. And let me tell you about the story. I'm sitting there. Morgan wanted a new faucet for the pedestal style sink in my bathroom.
Everything is on Wednesday nights.
This isn't hate. This isn't hate. This is story time. So anyways, I'm trying to put it on.
Something I hate.
Yeah. I'm trying to put it on, and the way a pedestal sink connects to a wall is with 2 bolts. Those 2 bolts were never put in. They glued my pedestal sink to the wall. So when I tried to pull it away from the wall, it pulled about a 2 by 1 foot hole in my wall.
Bro.
I got mad and threw it in the front yard.
I come home, or no, I'm going to work, and Janet tells me, "Hey, is this normal?" And there's like a puddle of water underneath the sink, and I'm like, "I love you, sweetheart," but no, it's not normal.
Yeah, because and you had a flood in your office too.
Yes, and then the other thing was the fixture. So the lines that run from the toilet to the wall were never screwed on tight. So the water was running in the upstairs bathroom straight into the wall and right down into the office.
I want to make
Have you ever seen the people that build the houses?
Yeah.
They're like, we'll do this for 7 cents a square foot.
I
But-
mean, should it surprise you at all?
No.
Here's a very valid thing. Who built your house,
Listen,
John?
Vintage Estates.
Okay.
They
Have
usually
you ever had a
Mercedes.
water leak of any sort?
Not yet.
Okay. Now, the Miranda guys here, all 3 of us, I've had a leak. Have you, Matt? He's shaking his head yes. Frank, you've had like 7?
Yeah, no, I've had 2.
Yeah.
I've had 2. We've been in the house for a year and a month.
And to give you the
Well,
background, my house is 6 years old. How old's yours?
I was 2013, so 5 years old.
How old is yours?
My house just turned 2.
And every single one of them is flooded.
Yep.
Not
Way to go,
flooded.
Miranda.
No, I experienced a window leak, which I fixed myself. My neighbor told
my
me
window leak.
that they had an issue with the second story ceiling, so I went ahead and did that. I did a lot of preemptive.
What did you use for this? For between the 2 stories?
It was a clear silicone.
The stuff you're supposed to use.
Flex Seal.
We know. We were there. Flex Seal and white caulk.
Did you make a commercial like a
No,
Flex Seal
I want
commercial?
to. I want to.
You got to get yourself in the water with the boat.
Yeah, dude.
And,
fucking cut the bottom out of a boat.
Bro.
Bottom out.
Oh, that's the other thing too. My dryer duct was never connected to
It
the.
was just blowing in the
It
attic.
was blowing into the freaking ceiling. It was blowing into the ceiling. Like it was
It
like
wasn't even the attic. It's the space between.
Like,
Right,
wondering
yeah.
why it's hot in here.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why-
I would have to run the dryer like 5 times to dry like 3 t-shirts and a pair of underwear. Now that shit is like. So what I did was I knocked out all the screen and I just shoved the freaking pipe straight through the roof and just sprayed it with a bunch of Flex
I
Seal.
feel like every time Frank turns around, he has a new house problem.
Yeah.
But no, his washer and dryer's on the second
Yeah,
story?
mine's
That
on the
the
second story.
weirdest shit.
No, mine. I paid extra for that. That's an
Why?
upgrade. Well, because I used to live in a house
sucks.
that was 2 stories and it was downstairs,
Yeah.
and all the living was upstairs, and you'd have to take the laundry up and down and up and down.
Yeah,
And
I
we didn't
do.
have a
I
chute.
like it being upstairs.
I do
like,
too.
There's never closed downstairs. You know what I mean? Like,
But see, that's never leaked for me. What leaked for me was my air conditioner.
No,
Like,
but that shit's heavy. Get it up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I brought my freaking dryer up all by myself in the middle of the night.
I brought the washing machine up there. The dryer ain't that bad.
Yeah,
it's that
it's true.
dang
The
washing
I did
machine.
both of them, but yeah, the washer was actually much
And
heavier.
once again, he lives 1 minute from me and Matt and didn't call either of us.
It was like 3 a.m. and I was on Adderall.
That explains a lot.
He thought he was the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much
I
done.
still have a bulging disc. You remember that? I borrowed the bread truck and I used it. I picked that bread truck up at like 6 o'clock at night. I used it all night long. I dropped it off at 5:30 on my way to work. I dropped it off later than that. And then picked it up again on my way home from work and went right back to it.
And someone tried to steal it.
Someone tried to steal it.
Yeah,
A bum.
They broke a key off in the ignition.
In the bread truck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. it was
so
nuts.
we're like, I had to MacGyver.
Yeah,
Isn't that when you called me and you were like, the
Yeah.
keys broke or something like that? And I'm like, how the fuck did you break the key?
Yeah, we basically had to use like almost like homemade tweezers and
Yeah.
like pull the broken key out from
'Cause
inside
I was
the
off
cylinder.
that day, or I was being
Yeah,
lazy.
it was like
Hey,
a Sunday.
A bum tried to start it with like a house key that he must have had in his pocket. Like that's how bad it was.
Wow.
Where was he gonna go?
I don't know.
Well, why did he think that would work?
I could understand if it was like full of bread but it was empty.
Well, for somebody who
He's just sitting in the bag eating
I'm
all the
fucking
bread.
delivering this bread. I gotta get to work. It's my new job.
John, did you ever deliver that artisan bread?
Artisano.
Yes.
That's what he does now.
I deliver that now.
Oh my God! Can you let some of that fall off the back of the truck? Because
No,
just
he
get
made
some.
me. He made me try
Anytime.
some because I was
it's so good.
I'm a stickler about French toast. He's like, this makes the best French.
Best
toast.
French toast. It's thick. It's like Texas toast in a bag.
It's like
Yeah, but you can buy Texas toast, and that was my thing.
Yeah, but this is a good bread.
And it's
compared to
nice and
Texas
just,
toast.
it's just, ooh, it's good.
has anybody
just
ever
good.
known Texas toast to not be frozen?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been to restaurants that make it fresh.
Well, I used to deliver it.
Yeah, we deliver it. It's you can buy Texas toast at Walmart.
Yeah.
On the shelf, off the shelf, fresh.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I always thought you had to buy it frozen.
Couldn't have
That's
cheese on
fucking
it, though.
the garlic.
Well, you're
toast.
talking about garlic toast then. You're not talking about just French toast.
I don't know. You go to the weird
Texas
section.
toast.
I call it the weird section of the freezer when you go to Publix, where it's like whole foods that are frozen, like the fucking bread and like who the fuck is gonna buy a bag of frozen biscuits? Pillsbury makes that shit in a can.
Hey, you won't believe.
Scares me every time.
That, for the bread business,
The-
that used to be, flake rolls used to be a big part of our business. Come November, December,
The fuck?
we've lost a lot of that business to frozen stuff
What?
because people like it better, tastes better. Think about it.
Frozen what?
Bread, that's what I'm
frozen
saying.
rolls
The
and
fuck
stuff like that.
freezes bread.
No,
You
they
don't.
don't.
Get extra bread and freeze it.
No, well, yeah,
No, I don't.
You're a dumbass in your own argument.
not all the time. Yeah, but that's like fucking sliced bread. I'm talking about like fucking dinner rolls and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Which
Like,
one is the
same.
one with more alcohol?
Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin needs it to get through this. But listen, we've kind of run our limit here, guys. We've hit our time, and it's
We're gonna
time.
keep recording then.
It's time to call it a day.
Who set the limit?
Me.
Take
I
it
set
to the limit.
Take it to the limit.
That's a good song.
That's going to be it for this week. We do have a sponsor that's going to end the show. But before we get to that, I want to tell you guys, thanks for putting up with this first podcast, us doing it a different way. We will work
And
out
Kevin's
kinks.
shaking the table.
Hey,
And
Frank.
Kevin shaking the
Bye,
table.
Kevin.
We will work out the kinks.
Bye,
we will,
Matt.
we will get an overall shot and do a little bit better. And our Brady Bunch picture here will go
Shady
away.
bunch.
And we
Shady
may
bunch.
or may not record something special for the YouTube. No.
He's going on the line
He's
to
going on
record
line.
something
Uh-huh.
for the YouTube.
He's going online to record for the YouTube.
And with that, here comes our sponsor, Kevin. With he's going to tell us a little bit about the sponsor for this week with KD Repair.
So everybody knows, I hope, that I fix cell phone screens in my part-time, and I have a very small business called Katie Repairs. And the other day I was like, hey, I haven't done a lot of phones lately. I wonder how I could get my name out there. And then I remembered we have a strong following of 43 people.
And you've done all of our phones.
Yeah, I actually have. Have I done yours, Sean?
You've done mine, yeah.
Yeah. Frank, you know.
Frank's got one for you.
I got what you need to do.
Yeah.
Frank says you're doing one later for him. As a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. So let me just let you know that everybody that's come to me, their phones are working great, right, guys?
Yeah, very happy.
And the guy that tried to fix it on his own, how'd that work out, Frank?
I bought a brand new one. It's awesome.
So moral of the story is bring it to me. I do great pricing. I get it turned around pretty fast, as best as I can, as busy as I am. But predominantly iPhones, and I hate to say this, Samsung owners, you just keep those for yourself because I ain't fixing them. But on that note, we're out of here.
On that note, guys, thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you next week.
Take dick pics with those, don't you?
Check us out, YouTube, throughout the week. We're going to have some videos.
Dick pics.
That's if you don't tip.
Just
Tip
a tip.
It's terrible.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Check out our description for social media links. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so we can join us each and every week.
Outro.
See you next time.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Got the way.